Hello, and welcome to another video. Today, I am letting chance decide my makeup. I have a whole list. We're gonna roll a dice and see what we get. If that sounds interesting to you, let's get started. And I have a little box so it doesn't roll everywhere. And I did my list by product brand, not necessarily exact products. That way I still can have some creative freedom, if you will. So let's roll. 6 for foundation is Tower 28. Yes! I'm gonna like all of them, of course, because I don't really keep things I don't like, but I really like this one. Here should be the Tower 28 Sunny Days. This is really like a tinted sunscreen, but it has enough coverage in my opinion to be a foundation, and I'm in the shade Fairfax. You can definitely use your hands to blend this in, but I'm just using a BK Beauty 106 brush. Love the finish of this. It sits so beautifully on the skin, and you know if it's from Tower 28, then it's going to be really kind to sensitive skin as well. So I got this idea of a roll for makeup. It's kind of becoming a little more popular, but I have known of the roll for sandwich dude on TikTok for a long time. My husband was like, why don't you do that for makeup? So I've seen Soph Does Life do this, and also Shan XO. So we are not alone in the dice choosing world. I just love the finish of this. It is fantastic. So it's time for the concealer roll. And for concealer, we got number one is Huda Beauty. I love their concealer. This is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer, and I wear the shade Marshmallow. This is definitely going to give me some more coverage. I'm just using a Rare Beauty concealer brush to blend that in for me. I really need to stop being so lazy and go wet my sponge, but alas, here we are. So because this has such full coverage, I'm just making sure to like blend it down my cheeks a little bit and really spread it out. Alright, all concealed. Everything looks good on top of that Tower 28 tinted sunscreen, so we're doing pretty good so far. The next roll is for powder, so let's see what we get. Number 2. And that is DANESSA MYRICKS. I love it, love it. The DANESSA MYRICKS Evolution Powder in the pink shade. I have been loving this powder ever since I bought it. Also going to use it on one of her little poofy guys and going to set underneath my eyes. This is a pale baby pink, so it's definitely going to give some brightening effect. Set my chin and around my nose, as well as right in between my brows. And I like to set my eyebrows so my brow product sticks to it. Alright, we are set where I need to be set, and it's time for another roll. 6 is the Relove bronzer. So this is the Super Bronzer by Relove, aka Revolution, aka Makeup Revolution, and mine's in the shade Desert. And I'm going to take a big old Bdellium Tools 980 large powder brush and just sweep this on. This is pretty pigmented, so that's why I'm grabbing for a large brush. And this is like, I think like $3 at Walmart, so definitely a good choice. The powder is nice and finely milled. I'm really trying to get it up in my hairline, but sometimes product just does not want to stick. Pale people problems right there. This is a great bronzer. Time for blush show. So let's roll. Blush number 1 is Make Beauty. They make fantastic blushes. These are their Skin Mimetic Microsuede blushes, and today I'm going to wear Crimson Sky just because I feel like it's going to contrast really nicely with this blue that I have on. And I'm just going to take the same Bdellium brush, and oh, these are so nice. If you love a powder blush, you will definitely not be disappointed. They're pretty highly pigmented, hopefully you can see. So a little bit goes a long way if you're a pale ghostly person like myself. And a touch on the forehead and a little on the chin. And I am going to take my puff just with whatever's left on it and go around so things aren't so crazy harsh, because that is a really contrasting color on my skin tone. Let's move on to highlighter. And rolling for highlighter. Number two is Milk Makeup. This is the Bionic Glow in Virtual. It is a gorgeous liquid highlight. I like to take it on the back of my hand and dab it on with my finger. And unlike a lot of other liquid or cream highlights, like once this one sets, it's not going to move. And it looks just really glass skin-like. You could definitely use this as like a primer, kind of like the e.l.f. Flawless Filter or the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, whatever they're called. You know, the shimmery goos. You could definitely use this all over the face. And this looks amazing on no makeup days as well. I find that like Milk makeup has a lot of hits and misses, but this one is a hit. Glowing, gorgeous. Now it's time for eyeshadow, so let's roll. From Pacifica, I have their Animal Magic palette, and it has tons of gorgeous shades and gorgeous textures. I'm going to take a BK 212 brush. I'm going to go into the shade right here, which is called Stag, just into the crease. Pacifica makes some pretty good eyeshadows. I think they're really underrated, especially this palette in particular. Alright, next I'm going to take this muted purple, which is called Butterfly, and on that same brush I'm also going to add that into the crease because I have to work off of this blush color I've doused my face in. There's the difference with just a touch of Butterfly. I mean, literally touch. I just dipped my brush in one time. Now for some shimmer, I'm going to use this shade, which is Coyote, which I have used the most from this palette. And it's like a rose gold shimmer. I'm going to smear that all over the lid. Just going to tilt my head back and blend the edges. Just with what's ever left on the brush. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to take the shade Hummingbird, and I kind of want to use this as a liner. And I'm just using it dry, and yeah, it totally works. Probably would be better to spray it, because I can feel it falling out on my cheeks. Also have a dice roll for eyeliner, so I don't know how crazy I should go with this step. I might need to add more. To be determined. And what I like to do to knock off fallout is to take a duo fiber brush. So you're going to look for a brush where some bristles are longer than the others. And that really helps just pick up the glitter and excess shadow without disturbing what's underneath too bad. I did put toppers on here, so let's roll for a topper. And 4 is Makeup by Mario, so will we see it? Who knows? Here is the Makeup by Mario Master Crystal Reflector in the shade Quartz. In the very center of the lid, and then below my brow. It is pretty though. Just right in the inner corner. Oh, super pretty and ethereal. Now I just need to do the bottom lash line. So I'm going to take that same neutral color Stag underneath and bring it kind of down pretty low. Then I'm going to go back into Hummingbird and place that on the lower lash line, just about 3/4 of the way, and connecting it to what I had built on the upper lash line. So this is kind of contrary to what a lot of people do with their eye makeup. A lot of people are going to put the darkest shadow on the outside, but makeup has no rules. You can do what you want. Having this blue on the outer corner is unexpected and just adds a little pizzazz. And you'll see it pop out from underneath the mascara. Alright, speaking of mascara, it is time to roll for mascara. So here we go. And for mascara, we've got a 3. And number 3 is the CALIRAY Concealer High Water Mascara. So I'm going to give these bad boys a curl. A coat of the Urban Decay Primer Potion. The CALIRAY on top. So I like this mascara in thin layers. If I layer it on too thick, it doesn't hold my curl. I almost wish the bristles were a little more separated so it would not clump as fast. But it is undeniably a really pretty mascara. And they call it surf proof, which I tried surfing once and I was absolutely terrible at it. Tried surfing in Jamaica, I was terrible at it, and I gave up and sat on the beach and watched everyone else surf. Didn't mess up my day any, I was still in Jamaica, so. Gonna put this on the lowers as well. I like this more on the lower than I do the upper. Okie dokie, the next roll is for brows. Rolling for brows. And I got number 6. Another one of my favorites, the HAUS Labs. This is the Edge Precision Brow Pencil, and I am in the shade Cinnamon. Cinnamon. I like the color of this. I like the pencil. The formula's pretty good, so it's all around a really good pencil. Skinny little arched brows today. I didn't put brow gel in here, so I'm just going to use a clear one. That seems safe. I'm going to use the Live Tinted HUEBROW. This is a really nice brow gel. It has long bristles on one side and short on the other. Keeps them in place all day long. Can't beat that. Alright, I totally forgot to do eyeliner, so let's roll for eyeliner. Rolling for eyeliner. I got number 3, which is PACIFICA, which works perfectly because they have this blue color. These are so creamy and amazing. I mean, instant color payoff. They're fantastic. Really underrated in PACIFICA's line. And I'm going to just add some on top of that wing. Fantastic. Could not have asked for a better roll for that one. I love this pencil. Okie dokie. We can zoom out. Now moving on to lips. Let's roll for lip liner. And for lip liner, I got number 5, which is About Face. So I have 2 from About Face, and I'm going to go with this one because it matches closer in tone. And this is their Fix Lip pencil, and this is in the shade Cradled. Still pretty warm and orangey. Maybe the lipstick will make up for that. And these pencils are super creamy, very matte. And I love everything I have tried from About Face, and the lip pencil is no different. Alright, rolling for lipstick now. For lipstick, I got number 4, and 4 is Lisa Eldridge. Okay, so I have just a few Lisa Eldridge lipsticks. I think I'm going to go for Myth, but like sheared out. I'm just going to tippy tap it. It really does match the blush. Pretty good. This is her Velvet Matte formula. It doesn't have to be perfect because I am going to roll for a gloss. See what gloss we get. We got number 3, which is Half Magic Beauty. This is the Magic Drip Glitter Lip Gloss in the shade Frosty Biatch. And it's going to go beautifully with our sparkly face. Because by now my whole face is sparkly thanks to the glitter fallout. And I don't want to ruin the color itself, so I'm just going to apply this to the back of my hand and then grab it on my finger. And I need this to help me blend this lipstick and liner. So pretty. Glitter makes me happy, except for when it's where I don't want it to be. These are fantastic because you cannot feel the glitter when you rub your lips together at all. So just Half Magic, pulling off some magic once more. Okay, now I'm going to roll for just some random add-ons like jewels or faux freckles. So let's see what we get. Number 4 is Roll Again. We got to roll again. Face gems. I'm just going to grab the ones from Half Magic because they already have some stickiness to them, and these are little iridescent pearls. I like to grab a eyelash tool to pick them off the paper and place it on the skin. And if you're just picking up some from the craft store, you can use eyelash glue to stick them on. There, put one at the end of the wing as well. Too cute. And if you notice that they're uneven, no you don't. Please and thank you, but look how gorgeous. I'm loving how this is turning out. The very last roll is for setting spray, so let's give it a shake. And number 5. And number 5 is Jane Iredale. So this is the Pommisst Hydration Spray, and I really like this spray. It does like settle down powders and give you a nice skin finish kind of look. So just some generous sprays of that, and I can't be bothered to do my hair because it's dirty. Here's the final look. I love it. I hope you love it. I hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know if you want me to do this again, but like I can do specific products or colors. Like we really can go crazy with this. Everything that I used will be listed down below, as well as like what I'm wearing, all the details. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all the YouTube things. As always, be blessed and please be kind to one another, and we will see each other again very, very soon. Bye! I had to buy an entire board game, and I saw that it had a die in it, and I was like, okay, cool. What is this? This is tea tiny. But we made it work.